Hello everyone and welcome back to Marvel Zombies. Today we're up to mission 6 of the zombie campaign called Raiding Hell's Kitchen on a 2x3 table layout you can see before you with the zombie heroes to your top left. And we're trying out Wasp today instead of Captain America. Her initial ability is called Diminutive Size, which lets her ignore target priority for her base attack, which is called Wasp's Sting or Devours, which is actually really powerful. So the mission today, to start with, there is a spawn point here. There's a blue one that we'll talk about in a second. There's a green one just out of line of sight down here, we'll talk about in a second. And there's another red one up there. And these two doors here into that spawn point start broken. So they will activate and see us and be able to chase us. But we're here, first of all let's read the blurb. We got word of a large group of survivors holding out in Hell's Kitchen. Now that we've arrived, however, something seems off. Could it be that we were led into a trap? Not like it matters. What are a bunch of S.H.I.E.L.D. operatives going to do against Earth's mightiest zombie heroes? Not much to the blurb then. So there's a bunch of objectives on the map. There is one to your top left in here. There's a bystander as well, but bystanders are just there to be eaten this time. There's a long L-shaped building here with very strategically placed access points. One objective there, and then out of sight just down here, and just out of sight down here. We can leave once we have collected all of them, all of the red ones. But amongst these red ones are a hidden green one and a hidden blue one, and we flip them when we pick them up to see if it is. If we find the, let me just double check. If we find the green objective, the green spawn point down here becomes active, but we have also found the exit. We still can't leave until we've had all the red objectives, but we know at least where it is. If we find the blue objective, however, an additional spawn point activates here inside the subway entrance, and that's essentially just a trap. We don't have to do it to get out. If we find it, that's a problem. If we find secret mission 1 or 2 when we flip over a bystander card, and afterwards we just do a normal bystander card as well. But if we find one of those, we're allowed to flip one of the objectives on the map to see what it is. To see if it's the red one, green one, blue one, or anything in between. I believe that about covers it. Objectives give 5 XP. If you find the blue objective, a superhero also instantly spawns. If you find the green one, a superhero also instantly spawns. And I think that's it. I covered the secret missions. There would be an extra spawn point right here if you're using 5 or 6 zombie heroes. And that's it. So I think we're ready to go. Let's see how this plays out. So I've already adjusted the zombie heroes to 1 hunger for the start of the turn now. Because these doors here start broken, I'm actually not sure what you're supposed to do about the bystander card that spawns in there, because it is a bystander spawn point. I'm going to assume that they can see when someone, I don't know, let's say Iron Man, just walks here. So I'm just going to flip it immediately. I'm not sure, it doesn't specify whatever. Oh, it's a rescue anyway, so who cares. Instead of spawning a bystander, draw a spawn card. Well, that's nasty. Oh, you know what? I'm not 100% sure I've shuffled these. So let's just do that real quick. Let's just do that. Oh, I dropped one. That's never a good sign. And now it's facing the wrong way, so I have to shuffle again because I can see where it was. It's fine. We're on blue. It's not going to be anything bad. There we go. Shuffle. It's going to be, well, actually 2 cards is pretty bad, especially because they get to activate. So never mind. I should learn to draw the card first and then talk afterwards. So they've in fact just immediately rushed out here. Again, maybe you're not supposed to put a bystander card there. It doesn't specify. Maybe line of sight isn't enough, maybe you have to go in, although it doesn't say you have to. Well, in that case, for Iron Man's second action, we're going to roll some dice to try and get rid of these guards. We're going to be rolling 4 dice, needing 4 pluses. We got one of them, that'll do. I'll do his XP in a second, because for his last action he's just going to try and get the other one. And he did. So that's 2 XP for him, and all his actions done, because he moved, shot. 2 whole XP, 2 guards dead. Everyone else's turn is simple. Hulk is just going to go 1, 2, 3. I have a strat. I forgot to mention that. I have a strat for this. 1, 2, 3 for Captain Marvel and Wasp. 1, 2, 3. My strat, if we pan up here a little bit, it's going to be a little bit dangerous, but I feel like if I get it done quick enough before we get to yellow XP, it's doable. Bust in here, grab that objective, risk going past the spawn point at the top of the map, come into the long L-shaped building, which does have interior doors cutting off instantly, so you don't spawn the entire thing. break into it through this door, so that's the only access point for anything that spawns to chase us, and I think we can just basically take our time walking through. That's my plan. That's the turn. There's no active enemies because the only active enemies died. Spawn points, starting with the subway train, or station. 2 guards to activate, so they're going to be on poor Iron Man. And then top of the map, this is the important one. An escorted bystander. 1 guard plus a bystander, who is going to be Bob, Agent of Hydra again. So I'll spawn them up there, and that is it currently because we haven't got the blue or green. Alright, Bob and his guard are on the field. Everyone's up to 2 hunger. Let's see what we can do. We're going to start with Iron Man again, and this time he's rolling 5 dice, unfortunately. And I'm just going to repulsor blast the troopers that moved on to space. He obliterated them with no hunger increase, which is pretty nice. So that is 2 more XP though, taking him to 4. And then for his other 2 actions, he's just moving 1, 2 onto there. So we do have Bob there to be eaten, but we have a building here I want to break into. So let's go with Hulk. Wait, do I want to go with Hulk? Yes, so let's go with Hulk. He's going to bust in for his first action. Bust this door down right here. So we need 1 spawn, and also Agent Coulson, who's an aggressive type, so he's going to stand and fight. Let's grab the spawn card for the room though. A single specialist, that's fine. That's actually perfectly fine. So we've got a specialist in here. You know, I might not even need to look out Agent Coulson. Second action, walk in here, and I think I'm just going to have Hulk eat him. Because he's going to roll, what, 3 dice in 1 4+. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, okay. Not going to bother looking out poor Coulson. The buff doesn't help Hulk at all, but also the mission does not specify that bystanders give any XP, so that's nothing. But once during his turn he can increase hunger to a free ranged attack. Hulk cannot do ranged attacks. Oh, Wasp can though. I didn't mention that. She's the other ranged character besides Iron Man. So he's done because he smashed move 8. But, oops, I need the objective in that building as well though. So it's not like I can just leave. So let's go with Captain Marvel. 1, 2, and she's going to have to punch the specialist to get rid of it. So she is currently rolling 4 dice. She destroyed them for 1 XP. It's okay, we're definitely staying at blue this turn. Next turn, absolutely not, and that's going to be a problem. She's out of action, so she can't take the objective this turn. Just Wasp left. She could move attack, or move attack, devour. She could devour first if she wanted to, because of her special role. So she'll walk over here, she shall attack the guard. Surprisingly, her base attack is on 3+. So 4 dice because of her hunger level. She raised her hunger level by 1, but it's probably not going to matter because I'm about to eat Bob, Agent of Hydra. But that's 1 XP. And she's up to 3. So that's 4 dice, needing 1 4+ to eat Bob. Bob has been eaten. I'm so sorry, Bob. So that actually will affect her. Before performing a ranged attack, you can increase your hunger to have enemies suffer -1 toughness. Important for guards and or superheroes as they turn up. So that is everybody's turn. Isn't it? Yep, yes it is. So spawn point at the subway station. 2 specialists, because we're still at blue. Top of the map, this is the dangerous one. A guard who gets to activate, so unfortunately Wasp just takes 1 damage then. That sucks. That's why you don't end your turn on a spawn point. Not so bad in terms of number of enemies spawned though, honestly. I think I can work with this. Alright, we're staying up the messy end of the table, and we're definitely getting to yellow because I have to take the objective, so there's no escaping that. Wasp and Hulk are back to 1 hunger. Captain Marvel and Iron Man are both at 3. Captain Marvel will go first. Activate the objective, flip it, see if it's a colour. Oh, it's the green one. Okay, hang on. I think that's the really bad one, isn't it? Let's see. When the green objective is taken, place the exit token on this zone. Oh, that's so much worse, because that means I have to fight my way back there to escape the map. Arg, because we can't leave until all the right objectives are found. And only one of the ones on the map is not one we need, because it's the blue objective. That sucks. So she gets 5 XP. Well, actually, that keeps her 1 away, because she had 1 XP, so that's her at 6. But she has found the green objective. Oh, does that instantly spawn a superhero at green? Let's just see. When the green objective is taken, immediately spawn one superhero in the green spawn point and it becomes active. That's real bad. Okay, who's down? Oh, it gets worse. It's Doctor Strange. So he is... I'm going to have to pull back to show you what I'm talking about here. The green objective is right down here. And it says to immediately spawn him, but he's not going to act until the... when I move the enemies. So I'll look him at after I've done everybody's turn, just so we can do it in a oneer. But yeah, he'll be down there, and that means he will be a spawn point for this turn as well. So it's essentially a double spawn point down there. That is real bad. So she has 3 actions left. She'll go 1, 2, and I think she'll just wait there, because I don't want her to end her turn on a spawn point. She'll be Ravenous next turn, but we can always just eat whoever spawns. Wasp will go. She shall attack the guard. Needs 2 3+. Got it, barely. That's 1 more XP. She's up to 2. The space is now clear. So she's only got 2 actions left. She is going to go 1, 2. She's right in the corner of the map. Just out of line of sight, but there is a tiny corner there. Iron Man is going to follow her for 1, 2, 3. She's on the same, or he's on the same space as her. And Hulk is going to follow them as well, I think. Or now that I know there's 2 extra spawn points, do I? No, I think I need to leave that as the only accessible route for now. So Hulk is going to go 1, 2, 3 as well. And that is my turn. So Doctor Strange will spawn, as in he will be a spawn point. And they'll spawn, let's see here. I will get the model in a second, but during his activation then he would move there. So that's where the spawn point for him will be. So I'll just get him when I get the models. Still start with the subway train though. Oh, also these troopers would activate and move here. So that is 3 troopers who would move, so they spawn there. Top of the map. All specialists extra action. So they would move there and unfortunately attack Captain Marvel. Can't do anything about it, that's just 2 damage. This went from okay to terrible real quick. And then the green spawn point. So 4 troopers down there, and then Doctor Strange because he counts as a spawn point. 2 guards who activate, so they'll be right there. Yeah, this has gotten real bad real fast. Alright, trust me, you don't want to see any further down the board. It's starting to look nasty down there. So we'll go with Captain Marvel, who is Ravenous, so she has to eat one of the specialists. And she does, obviously, which unfortunately also pushes her to yellow, which is what I wanted to avoid for 1 more turn ideally, but that's her got 4 actions now at least. So her hunger is gone. She has to mighty punches to get energy blast, so she'll just do a basic attack now. So that would just be 2 dice. Hunger goes up by 1, but she does kill the other specialist. So she's got 2 actions left, and she's going to get past that spawn point. 1, 2, over where Hulk is. Everybody's at the very awkward end of the table, so let's just come over here real quick. So Iron Man's Ravenous, so I need to send him in to eat somebody. So for now, let's go with Hulk. 1, 2, open this door for his final action of the turn. We need 1 spawn card, 2 spawn card, and that's it, because there's an interior door right here that is closed. There is 1 bystander, it's Blind Al. I'll look her out in a second. This spawn point, 8 troopers, good grief. And the other one, 2 guards that activate, so they're actually going to be on Hulk's space. While we're staying up there, I'll go with Iron Man. He will walk onto the tile because he can't attack at range because he has to do a devour. And he's rolling 5 dice to devour one of those guards. So he needs 2 4+, which he got. He has eaten and sated himself. That is 5. And let's see. 3, he might as well. So he's moved, he's attacked. He'll try and just repulsor blast the other guard. He actually got him with 2 4+. So not enough to get his 4th action, that puts him at 6. But it does clear the way at the very least. So he's went, Hulk's went. It's just Wasp left. She could... Let's see, 1, 2. She only has 1 action left. I think she'll wait and start attacking next turn. She does have range, but she can't do devour at range. So at best she could walk onto Blind Al's tile. I think we'll just wait. So on that note, let's pull back and do a lot of enemy movement. This is where it gets scary. But because there's only that one door into this L-shaped building, or backwards L, it shouldn't be too bad. So she's going to try and run away outside past them. The troopers are going to walk onto the objective right here. These troopers are going to move here. These guards are going to move here. Doctor Strange is going to be with them now because he moves too. Then down at the green spawn point, troopers are going to move a single square, so don't really need to worry about where they are. At that speed, it's going to take them a long time to get anywhere. Subway train, car, 5 troopers right there. Top of the map next to Captain Marvel. It's a superhero. Okay, let's see. I'll just put that there. It is Black Panther over there. Well, it's not so bad actually. Getting him early before anyone gets onto a higher level of the danger track is okay. And then the green spawn point that's now active. 6 troopers to activate, so they're going to be on the same tile as those ones there. And Doctor Strange. All superheroes 1 extra activation. That's really bad. So he's moving 1, 2. Black Panther is moving on to Captain Marvel and hitting her. Because he should only have 2 actions because yellow is the highest priority. So I've already applied the damage. He'll just be standing next to her once I get all the models. Oh boy, did this get scary quickly. Alright, everyone's hunger's up. Wasp's at 3, so's Hulk. Iron Man's back to 1, Captain Marvel's at 2. We'll go with Captain Marvel first. I think she's got a fair shot of killing Black Panther here just to get rid of him. So she's currently rolling 2 dice base plus 2 more. So on 4 dice she needs 3 of them to be 3 pluses. Oh wait, no, she would need 4 of them to be 3 pluses. Ugh, I forgot he had 4 health, not 3. It's Doctor Strange that has 3. In that case, it might be a better idea to go with Hulk. Hulk is the character killer. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go with Hulk, actually. So we're going to go 1, 2. He still has an action left. Now, do we do a Devour? If we did a Devour, he'd be rolling 4 dice. He counts Black Panther as being strength 3 because the strongest one there is. No, I think to guarantee the kill, we roll 6 dice with his... even if it makes him ravenous, he can take the hit with his basic attack. So we need 3 of these to be 4 pluses. He got him. Unfortunately, he did become ravenous in the process, which is what I expected, to be honest. And he gets 4 XP for that. Is that actually his first XP? Oh yeah, because he only ate Coulson, didn't he? But Black Panther is removed. He'll be taking 1 damage at the end of his turn as a result, fortunately. But he can take it. The others can't, really. So, let's see here. Captain Marvel then can go 1, 2, 3, and she will eat Blind Owl purely because she's the one with the 4th action currently, and we'll be rolling 3 dice. Just needs 1 4 plus. She got it just. So that becomes her active power. Each time you would be wounded, you may increase your hunger to roll 1 die, and then on a 3 plus you negate the wound. Where were you earlier? That would have been so useful. So she and Hulk are done already. Doctor Strange is making it to Hulk, which is a real pain because he's a spawn point, but if anyone can handle him, it's the Hulk. Let's see. So there's a bunch of troopers that need to be dealt with. Wasp has range though on her Wasp sting, so let's go with her. She's currently rolling 6 dice. She's definitely going to get ravenous doing this. But hopefully we can kill most of the troopers because she's on 3s amazingly. She is indeed ravenous. She killed 4 of them. Get out of there. It gives her an extra action as well, I believe. 4, 5, 6. No, she's 1 away, but she will get it when she devours. So, that was first action. Second action, come in here. Third action, do a devour. So 4 dice. Oops, needing a single 4 plus. And just knocking everything out of the way. She did eat 1 of them. And because of her target priority thing, she could pick whoever she wants. And that gives her a 4th action. So she'll immediately use that to attack the rest of the people on the square, although she's only rolling 2 dice. But she kills on a 3 plus. She killed 1. So there's still 2 left. That's fine. At least your hunger is sorted for a little bit. So then it's just Iron Man. 1, 2. Attack the square. He's currently rolling 3, 4. He got them. Didn't increase his hunger either. That's 2 for him. Does that give him his 4th action? It does. So I will take the objective with him, so he will not be at 7, he will be at 12, because he gets 5. And we'll flip this. It was an actual red objective, which is one of the 3 we need to escape at this point. And then we need to get back to the exit, which is the scary part. But at least this section of the building is now clear. So now we have to move the enemies, and this is where it also becomes scary, so let's pull back. Doctor Strange is on the Hulk. Boom. These troopers right here. Guards here. These troopers right here. And a bundle of troopers down here. Move as 1. These dice out of the way. And then we draw spawn cards. Come over here a little bit for the spawn cards. Subway car area. 4 troopers who just stay in there, top of the board. 6 troopers who activate, so they'll be on Doctor Strange and Hulk. That's going to be awkward. Speaking of which, I'll just draw Doctor Strange's card now because he's up there. 3 guards as well. Hulk is in danger. Then the green one, right? Yes. The green one is a superhero. Whom... Oh, it's the worst. Well, at least he's very far away. So Thor is all the way down the bottom left. So look at this absolute mess surrounding Hulk, who did end his turn ravenous. I've applied the 1 damage. So he's down to 4 health remaining. And he's going to go first, I guess. And he is ravenous, so he has to do a devour. But it does mean he's hitting Doctor Strange and bringing the good doctor's health down to 2. So there's a very high chance. Yep, the good doctor is dead. And that gives Hulk 4 actions, which might mean he lives. So Doctor Strange, dead. Hunger down to 0. He has 3 actions left, and all he can do really is smash. Smash and try to live. Not good enough. 2 actions left. Kill the guard. That's a start, I suppose, and then 1 action left. And I don't think he's going to live, because he didn't increase hunger there. I guess Captain Marvel could go try and help him. Well, he increased his hunger, but he didn't kill another guard. So let's see, how much he'd be taking? Yeah, he would die currently. 1, 2. Captain Marvel could attack. She might get made ravenous, but then at least they could split the damage between the 2 of them. I'm going to have to, because Hulk's definitely dead, and I did say, even though I count 1 person getting out alive, I make an effort to try and make sure everybody lives. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, she only has 1 action. She has to hit real good. She's currently rolling 5 dice for mighty punches. She's going to get made ravenous though, almost certainly. So, oh, that's actually really good. So that is enough to kill the both guards. That kills a trooper, and energy blast kills another trooper. So guard gone, guy gone. Her passive kills another guard. I just put everything that dies in the turn I put down in the bottom of the table and then sort it afterwards. So she killed 5 there, right? That's her up to a dangerous amount. Oh, not 14, I can't count. 13. There we are. But that still means they're taking 4 damage. She could go down by 1, Hulk can go down by 3. They'll both be on 1 HP. Can't really do anything else about that, unfortunately. Or can I? Who else has 4 actions? They both do. 1, 2, 3. Iron Man will repulsor blast. Currently rolling 5 dice, needing 4s. Okay, so he went up to 3. But he did kill 4 of them, so he cleared the space. He's getting dangerously close to orange though. That's him at 16. Orange starts at 18. But, you know what, since we're right next to where the spawns hold, let's just bung them there. So let's see, move, shot. So it's just Wasp. Oh dear. Well, Wasp will come in here for 1. Do I dare open the next section? It's a single room, because there's closed doors on every section. Wait. There's not even an exclamation mark. Alright, action number 2, she's opening the door. There is a bystander in there. Oh, it's secret mission 1. So I get to flip over an objective to see if it's a blue, because we've seen the green. I'm going to do the one furthest away down here. It's the blue, so I know I don't need to get that. I'm going to leave it on blue to remind myself. That means, if we just pan down here a little bit, I just need to collect this, and then we can go back up and get out. I don't think it's going to be easy, but we found secret objective 1, then we draw a bystander card. It's Sharon Carter, who will be there instead. But let's see, so that was move, open, go in. I'm going to devour, just to save me trying to look out the model ideally. So that would be 3, need 1 4 plus. I'm so sorry, Sharon Carter, you have been eaten and will no longer be required. The secret mission 1 card just gets discarded from the game now as well. So there is a secret mission 2 card somewhere on one of the 2 surviving and bystander cards. We don't need that now because we know where everything is. That's my turn. I've done everything. You don't get XP for bystanders in this, so we know where we need to go. Let's pan back and see how horrible this is going to get. So these 3 troopers are on the spawn point. The guards are there. They are there. At least Doctor Strange isn't there now, so there's 1 less spawn point. So there is that. They're there. And again, they have to take this route because it is the shortest possible route to get to me, because I've opened no other interior or exterior doors. So that was my plan all along, but we kind of got slowed down more than I thought we would. And spawn points, starting with the subway. That's not good. Okay, so they're on them. At least don't, well, I was going to say at least they don't attack, but I could always draw another one. They are there, they are there, they are there, and then the top of the board. Well, we already know Thor. Oh, I totally forgot to move Thor. Sorry, he should be there. Who is up at the top of the board now? It is Ms. Marvel. That means I have to kill her before I leave because she can reach me from too far away. Oh wait, no, walls break line of sight. Or her punches don't go through walls, so it should be okay. And the green spawn point, 3 troopers. Not so bad that time. So I was just thinking there, if I get those 3 zombie heroes at the top of the map to just kind of hold the line while Wasp goes to get the last 2 objectives, that might be an out to get out quicker than expected. I'm going to go with Wasp first. Oh, hunger-wise, Captain Marvel and Iron Man are ravenous. Hulk's at 2 now. Wasp's at 2. First action for Wasp, she's taking the objective. There's 1 left to get. We know it's not, because we've seen the other 2. So, 5. 1, 2, it puts her at 13. That does mean taking the final objective would put her in orange. So that was our first action, because this is 1 long church room, hence Hell's Kitchen. Second action, she's busting open the final area we need to get into. There is 1 spawn point, plus, well, secret mission number 2, we don't need it, because I already know where the blue one is, and we've had the green one. But there is a bystander, it's going to be Wong, down there, and 2 guards. Actually, I have 2 guards still sitting down here. I forgot to move because none spawned. So there's 2 guards and Wong. That's okay. So we picked up the objective, we opened the door, we have 2 actions left. I can shoot from where I am because her range is 0 to 1, so I will. She is currently rolling 4 dice on 3s. She got them both. Very nice. Okay. So that is 2 more XP, that's her at 15. Wasp is very handy. Picked up, opened, shot. Her last action is going to be to walk in here. Yeah, I think I actually have to do that. She's just going to have to grab that objective. Sorry. Grab this objective and just the rest of the team just have to hold the line. I'll spawn Wong in a minute. He is an aggressive one, so he's going to move on to there, so he'll have to be dealt with next turn. He's not going to do anything right now. So for now, we pan back up to the danger that is the top of the board here, with 2 out of 3 of them being ravenous. Hulk can easily kill Miss Marvel. So let's go with... let's go with Captain Marvel to get rid of her. When Thor gets to us, that's going to be the problem. Let's go with Captain Marvel. She's rolling 5 dice. She'll easily eat 1 of them. She just needs 1 3 plus, 4 plus. So yes, she ate 1 of the poor troopers. That's her first action. Got to be careful here with her getting too much XP. I want 1 more turn of being in yellow. We definitely can't avoid it next turn because of what Wasp is doing. This turn is fine though. She'll do another attack. Mighty punches. She's just rolling 2 dice. She got them, but she'll automatically kill the other one. That puts her at 16 thanks to Energy Blast. So she ate, she attacked, she has 2 actions left. She'll draw a trait. Quick Bite. Discard during your turn to perform 1 free Devour. That's pretty good. Oh, actually, how much would I need for Miss Marvel? 3. No, she's not hungry enough for that. She's got 1 action left. I don't think I should put her on that spawn point, but at the same time I'm gonna. Hulk's gonna go over there and kill Miss Marvel, so they can at least share the damage a little bit. Let's just move the camera. So Hulk's gonna go. He moves 1. He is eating Miss Marvel. He brings her health down to 2. He's currently rolling 3. So 2 of these need to be 4 pluses. He got it because that was a 4-4-3. Boop. That's about 11. So that was move, devour. He has 2 actions left. I'm not sure where that trooper is meant to be. Presumably there, because that was a group of 4. He could move on to that tile. He'd be smashing with 5 dice, and then Iron Man could go 1, 2, shoot from where he is and push them off if they don't die. Yeah, we'll do that. Taking a chance because I need to get back in here to get out for a start. So he's got 1 action left. He shall smash 5 dice on 4s. Double ravenous, huh? That's a problem. So he's ravenous, and he didn't kill anything because he needs 2 to kill. Oh wait, no, he lowers their toughness. I keep forgetting that. They have 1 health when he attacks them. I have been forgetting that for Hulk. So he did kill 1 of them. Hallelujah. Nothing else. But he's taking 1 damage at the end of his turn again because he is ravenous. So Iron Man, 1, 2, stay in there to take some hits if he needs to. If anything spawns, well, something will spawn on them. It's whether or not they get a free action. He'll shoot into the tile. Oh, we know he's ravenous. He can't. Oh no, I forgot he was ravenous. Okay, well, in that case he has to come down here and eat. So he's rolling 5 dice. Oh, he ate the guard. That was a massive miscalculation, unfortunately, that I can't do anything about. That means 5 wounds are coming in. The plus side is he's got 5 health. Hulk will have 3 because of the ravenous. So they can take the hit, but because he couldn't do repulsor blast, he can't shove them back. So let's just cover that now then, because it's the end of the turn anyway. So Hulk takes 1 damage from ravenous, and then we have to distribute 5 wounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4 I will give to Iron Man and 1 to Hulk. I need Hulk to be alive when Thor gets them, or there's just no hope. So all those troopers are now on that square as well. These ones are all in the middle, about to be here. Thor gets ever closer. 1, 2. Specialist behind him. Come here. And that is it. Oh, no, well, Wong would move. I haven't looked him out yet, but Wong will be on the objective. I'll do that between takes. Subway station. Okay. The Scarlet Witch is in there. Top of the board, where Captain Marvel is now by herself, is a superhero as well. It's got to be Spider-Man, right? Yeah, because he's the last one. He would teleport to the nearest hero anyway, so he's on her. And then the green spawn point, out of line of sight, bottom left. 8 troopers who activate, so they're going to be on the corner of the board there. Well, all going well, this turn should demonstrate why the if a single player character dies you lose rule exists. Because I can essentially sacrifice Wasp and get out with 3 out of the 4 this turn, if all goes well. Or even if it doesn't all go well, if Iron Man gets to attack once, which he can. So Wasp is going to come down here. She could technically ignore Wong, but I don't know. I never heard back whether or not bystanders do make it hard to leave squares. So does it matter? It does actually, because otherwise she'll be ravenous at the end of the turn. So sure, she'll devour. 1 4 plus. Goodbye, poor Wong. Definitely worth taking a look at your miniature. So after performing a melee attack, you can increase hunger to reroll any misses. Her next action, take the final objective. the final red objective, which means we can now leave. That gives her 5 XP, taking her 20 though, so we're at orange, which is terrible. What does orange give Wasp anyway? It gives her biosynthetic wings. Once during your turn you can spend 1 action to perform a move action, moving up to 3 zones and ignoring enemies. Oh! Maybe I can get out with Wasp then. So she's got 2 actions left. So she'll move 1 and then she'll use synthetic wings for 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let's pan back up here, so that's where she ended up. And then we have all this nonsense. So, Hulk will have to go. Or will he? He could always eat Spider-Man. It will be easy for him to do so. Let's go with Iron Man. He's currently only rolling 4 dice because of his lack of hunger because he ate last turn. But sure, 4 pluses. So he killed 3 of them. Boom, boom, boom. That's 3 XP, taking him to orange. So that's the evasive maneuvers. You can perform 1 free move, ignoring enemies in the zone. Let's just shove them with Repulsor Blast. And I will take advantage of the free move by running away. So the free move... Well, actually no. I'll wait, because he's not ravenous. He didn't get any hunger there. I'll do another shot, and then use the evasive maneuvers. Okay, hunger goes up 1, that's fine. He kills 3 more. I kind of want to make sure there's some troopers to spawn, because otherwise he'll get extra actions. So that's 3 more XP. He's got 2 actions left, but, well, hang on, if he has 2 actions left, why not take another shot? Because you might get ravenous and that would kill him. Good point, me. Yeah, good point, me. Free move, other move. There. Hulk will go for 1. He shall eat. Rolling 5 dice. Bringing Spider-Man's health down to 3. Not good enough. He has to... that's annoying. So he went 1, he devoured. This is action number 3. Oh, thrown dice away. Action number 3. Good enough. Boom. He has 1 action left and he got 4 XP for that. So for his last action he's moving back to this doorway here, unfortunately, which means Thor gets to him next turn. Captain Marvel, honestly, I think she's just going to hide in the building to 3, and I'm not going to even bother drawing a trait because it could spawn a trooper, which in turn would, well, bring her down to 1 health as well. Yeah, I think that was the best I could possibly do with that turn. If only Hulk hadn't whiffed his first try at eating Spider-Man. He could have been hiding in the building as well. As it is though, all these troopers are surrounding the Hulk to beat him with their beating sticks. He does not have access to Thunderclap quite yet, unfortunately. He needs 3 XP. And Thor is there too. Doesn't get to attack this turn, but Thor is there too. Wanda catches up a little bit. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oops, there we go. And these troopers down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They would come up the way. That's the fastest possible route without line of sight to an enemy. So, I don't think I'm getting out with everybody, but we can at least get out with at least 2 of them. Spawns, subway car, 6 troopers, because we're on orange now. Top of the board, 3 troopers, 3 specialists, sorry, I can read. The green spawn, which is not really going to matter. All guards extra activation, thank goodness there is no guards on the table. So that is it. I will be very curious actually if I could get out with Wasp. But I don't think I will. We'll see. Maybe if I can get Wasp out, I don't think there's any saving the Hulk, but we'll see. So I was just looking at things here and I was curious, do your traits still apply if you're ravenous? I think they do. It matters because Wasp is now ravenous. Oh wait, no, she wouldn't be. She ate Wong. I forgot to account for her eating Wong. Never mind, she would be back to 1. Sorry. Well, I guess the point still stands. I don't know if... Because my plan was, when you're ravenous you can only move and attack, but do your traits kick in, i.e. can she use biosynthetic wings? As it stands though, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Biosynthetic wings, once during your turn. Oh wait, no, she would have to use her final action. So she was there. 1, 2, 3. So she stays where she is, as it stands. Whatever happens to the Hulk, well, actually they have line of sight into the building, so I still think it'll be a big problem. But oh, actually, yeah, and no one ever corrected me in saying that you can't push back superheroes. Someone said you couldn't, but didn't provide any proof, and no one else collaborated, clobbering time did. So actually, I think I can save Hulk. Because what are his chances? He is ravenous. 4, 5, 6. He'd be rolling 7 dice against Thor, but he would need 4 of them to be 4 pluses. I don't see that happening. So Iron Man could move, repulsor blast the square, shove them all away, go to the exit, leave. That would mean Hulk can get out as well. 7 dice needing. And then even if he did it, well, that would put him to orange, so he could then thunderclap the troopers. There's a boring option and a fun option. I want to do the fun option just because we're filming, but the smarter option, move Iron Man, hit the square, push everybody, walk, free action, leave. Hulk, walk in, leave. Captain Marvel, leave. We have one last turn where Wasp might die or get out. Just for fun, I'm going to roll out against Thor just to see what would happen, because that's more fun. So 7 dice, so we'll have to re-roll one of these. And we need 4 pluses, and we need 4 of them. 1, 2, he actually did it. So he killed Thor, so whether or not you can shove a hero does not matter. So that's 5 XP, which means he now has Thunderclap. So he will Thunderclap and roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 dice. So this twice, and 4 pluses kill. Oh, oof. Let's see, so that was a... Oh wait, I forgot he was doing a Devourer. Oh no, I still counted it as 4 pluses, that's fine. So that is like 1, 2, that's 3 more levels of hunger, presumably. And 3 more. Does Thunderclap raise hunger? I don't know. I'm not actually sure. So that was what, 5 in total? Wasn't that great, to be honest. There's still what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them on the square. Third action, he shall Thunderclap again. He's ravenous again. Killed 2. And that was 6 dice. So 1 more. Got him. But he has 1 action left, so he can at most eat 1 of them, which he definitely will. So he ate, Thunderclap, Thunderclap, 8. But he can't move. So he's probably still dead now as a result if I don't, or if I leave the map with Iron Man. I'm going to leave with Captain Marvel, she doesn't need to be there. She's done. Iron Man will walk out here, repulsor blast the square. Rolling 6 dice as well, which is probably going to make him ravenous actually. Yep, but he killed them. So he has what, 2 actions left? He moved, attacked, move, leave. Because otherwise he dies to ravenous because he's got 1 health left. So that is my turn. I've just realised the Hulk will still die because of the way I've done things. Because of getting hungry again. Because Wanda gets to hit him once and then these specialists all hit him once. So he would die if I played it out this way. Let's say he escaped and everybody was still on that square. I'm just going to do a pretend final turn because I want to see, like, imagine Wasp was the only one on the table. They would be on her. Wanda would be there. Thor would be there. And the massive troopers would be there. These specialists would be here. They're the only ones that matter because the troopers aren't going to reach. Would there be any extra actions? 1 trooper or 1 specialist on her? No. So the final turn would begin. We're just seeing how this would play out. There's 3 specialists on her square. Once per turn she can move 3, ignoring anyone on her base. So she would move 1, 2, 3 to here. If she can successfully kill these 3 troopers in 1 action, and she'd be at hunger 2, she can get out. She's currently rolling 4. pardon me. Can use Wong to get rerolls though. So she did kill them. And she has 2 actions left. So, boom, boom, out. So if I hadn't done the stupid thing of fighting Thor again with the Hulk, I did win with all 4 getting out, because Iron Man could have just repulsored them off the square. I accounted for where they would be there to see if Wasp could escape. As it played out though, Hulk did die, but I'm still calling that a win. So I think Wasp was a bit of a hard carry there. She did very well. Her abilities work very well. I think this is kind of like the main team. Deadpool didn't do much for me. Captain America wishes blocking capabilities was better than a 5 or 6. But that's okay. So next time it's on a 2x3 map again. It's called Divide and Conquer. And Thor starts on the map, I think. Or maybe, well, he definitely has a set spawn because he's on there. So that's scary because he is definitely the toughest hero you can face in the box. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you very much for doing so and continuing to do so for the series. If you want to show your support, please consider leaving a like, or if you want to go above and beyond, pressing the thanks button, becoming a channel member. It all gets reinvested in the channel. And even once we finish the campaign, we'll be back with the Wave 2 stuff later this year. June-ish is when they estimated, I believe. Thank you for watching though, and ta-ta for now.